What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game of the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because it is Monday morning and there is a brand new faction blessing today, okay? I'm always interested to see what this week has in store, what every week has in store, okay? Because it always is going to change the gameplay, even if it's like less significant, kind of like last week with the slugs. It wasn't super effective. This week, guys, Evolution, the booster, once every 60 seconds, a random unit in this faction on the field increases its rank by 1, is super worthwhile. And Technogenic Society is probably the strongest society in the game, okay? Bombardier and Chemist, both useful to get ranked up here and there. Alchemist, kind of underrated. Sharpshooter, I think, is also underrated. Engineer, let me know if you guys want me to play some Engineer this week because that could be fun. Maybe I'll throw some talents on it. You see that it's only a level 12. I've been kind of neglecting it because since it was the Engineer Rush Royale meta, I haven't really touched it all that much. Plague Doctor, Pyro could be an interesting shout, okay? But then we get into the legendaries. Corsair, Robot, Scrapper, and Tesla. So Scrapper maybe isn't super buffed from this faction booster, but those three are going to be super prevalent for this week. So let's take some time, figure out what deck we're going to be trying out this week, and let's jump right into a game. Found ourselves a matchup, and check out the deck that we are rocking right now, okay? To say the least, it's probably a deck you have never seen before, and if you have, you're pretty cool, okay? So Pyrotechnic and Chemist. Those are our only two cards that are going to be part of the Technogenic Society faction. Often when I create a Monday morning video showing off the faction booster, I like to try and put as many of that faction within that deck for that week, and then just go and start swinging at our opponents, okay? For this week, I think you want to be very selective, okay? You're only getting one unit leveled up periodically. Every 60 seconds, only one unit's getting leveled up. So realistically, you would only want one, maybe two units in your deck to be part of that society so that you can really get the full benefit from that booster on that specific card, okay? So you can see right there, my Pyro, it's already been 1 minute. My Pyro's already gotten to 2. I guess I should have leveled it up. That's silly of me. See, it's the first game of the morning, first game of this week. Oh, but we can do that. Oh, beautiful, okay? It's on a square, too. It's absolutely gorgeous. I figured with 2 cards in there, we're going to get our Pyro leveled up a little bit. We're going to get our Chemist leveled up a little bit. And I think that should fare pretty well. And we're actually rocking with Cold Mage, which has been sneaking its way into a bunch of my decks. It does have max talents, which I'll show after this game, to where it has, I forget what it's called. It's like Kiss of Death or Frostbite. It's something to do with death, to where it sometimes finishes off the monsters, kind of like Executioner, while also slowing them down, of course, building them up, of course, which Pyro absolutely loves. Chemist is going to be buffing that Pyro's damage. And then we've got Crystalmancer, which I was actually just thinking this week that I would love to try and make like a really heavy-hitting Crystalmancer deck. And I think this is a pretty good start for this week to try it out here with the faction booster. But guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also share the channel with your friends. If you think they would enjoy the content, share it with them, because it helps grow our Rush Royale community and it also enables me to continue making the content that you guys enjoy so much. And I don't want to stop making the content. I enjoy making it. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. So if you guys do enjoy, make sure that you are, subscribing, liking, and sharing the content, sharing the channel. But okay, minute 15 till Warlock. I think we're in a decent spot. We're going up against Cultist Chemist, which, guys, I mean, already, so he's doing the exact same method as me in the sense, maybe I shouldn't say exact same method as me in the sense that he's just got Chemist, so his Chemist is going to be max and just doing work. Cultist is also still an extremely strong card, okay? There's definitely nothing to be said about Cultist being weak. I think Cultist is still one of the most powerful cards in the game. Okay, one of the most consistent decks, to say the least. And it's one of my go-to decks for events. Okay, I think typically if you're going up against, you know, an even matchup in terms of everyone's, let's say we're using 2 tickets, I think everyone has level 11 epics. I forget what it is, but we're all around the same level. Cultist does really fantastic work. So this is going to be a battle, to say the least. We're going to really have to try and work hard and take this guy on and see what we can do. We already got a rank 2 chemist, and we got 2 rank 4 pyros, which is fantastic. But notice in this deck, if you guys are going to try this deck out, notice that I do not have Scrapper in here, which maybe would be good. Maybe Scrapper would even be better in here than Dryad, or replace it for something else. I don't have Scrapper, so you always want to have an even number or an odd number? An odd number of pyros on your board. You see I have 5. That makes it do splash damage, increased damage, but also random damage, so don't be alarmed if it's going all over the place. That's why I have Crystalmancers in here to take on the, you know, the more direct damage, help out with bosses. But Scrapper would enable for me to always stay at the correct number of units on my board. But we got Pyro, we got Bedlam coming up next. I really wouldn't mind a couple extra crystals. There's a rank 2. I mean, that helps. I mean, legitimately, that helps. And we got a Pyro that just got leveled up. I'm still spamming my gadget. My gadget's doing work. If you guys haven't seen the equipment on my gadget, it does kind of panel through in the video, so hopefully you guys aren't confused. We've got Spear on there. I think it's a level 2 or 3 Epic Spear. We've got Hunter's Jacket for the decreased attack speed for my opponent, and as well as Amulet. Magic Amulet. So we're getting the buff tiles, buff squares on our board. But okay, Bedlam, this could be a little tough, right? We've got Cold Mage rather than Bombardier. Woo! Kind of close. But let's spam a little bit. We don't need so many of these guys. I'm going to combine these out here. We've got Chemist. I'm going to combine that out right there. Let's do... I really wouldn't mind. I'll just do that for the time being. And right there, I mean, that's a solid board. Crystalmancer also stacks, so the more Crystalmancers you have on the board, the more damage that you're doing. Our Chemists are pretty under-leveled at the moment, and so are our Cold Mages, but hopefully they can do a good amount of work here, and we could sneak out a victory. I think we have to last like a good amount of waves to where maybe both of our boards kind of get messed up, and then my Cold Mage can kind of carry us to a victory, or our Crystalmancer can kind of, you know, weed away at a tick away at a boss that seems pretty difficult to take out. But as of right now, he's winning. He's definitely winning. 9 seconds. Assassin's going to hit me a couple of times, and I think after this wave, we're definitely going to spam. We're going to spam, and we're going to try and get some higher level Crystalmancers, some higher level Chemists. We're going to do all that stuff. So 1 mil to go through. Let's see what we do. Hit that guy. It's not really an issue. Okay, I don't know what he hit. I'm just going to combine that out. Chemist, I'll combine out. Ooh, that was actually really good. Let's do a guy right there. We'll do a guy right there. I'm going to keep on spamming. I don't want that. We're going to combine out here. We're going to combine out here. We got to find another Pyro. There we go. Tribunal's not terrible for us. I think Tribunal will hopefully hit the both of us. But we do have now 5... we've got 5 Pyros as well as 5 Crystals, and we've got a handful of Cold Mages and a rank 3 Chemist. If you have a rank 3 Chemist and a rank 2 Chemist, it's really irrelevant that you have a rank 2 Chemist on your board. The rank 3 is going to be doing all the work. But I think now at least our Cold Mage is certainly affecting everything. Our Crystalmancer can actually output a little bit of damage. I'm interested to see what the output is at the end of this game here. And you can see all those little blue like insta-kill things. That's all from Cold Mage. So definitely worthwhile mentioning that. Let's see what we do against Tribunal, because he's certainly going to take a hit. He does have... okay, we just got to get to the right amount here. I'm going to do that. That's pretty good. So I don't expect my Pyro to really do all that much taking out Tribunal, but maybe we would. I don't think it really matters, to be honest, if we take it out or not. 5 mil to go through. Our Crystalmancer should be doing some work. I might even just start combining out even more. because it would be more worthwhile to me to have some higher level stuff. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. Okay, I think that board's pretty good. We got 5 rank 2 Crystalmancers, 5 pretty high-ranking Pyros. We've got a high-level Chemist. I'm going to hit my gadget as soon as I see our first mini-boss. There is our Bannerlord. He's got Trickster, so he doesn't have any slow. We still have 2 rank 2 Cold Mages, as well as a rank 1 Cold Mage. Every little bit helps. So just like I said, with having that extra Chemist doesn't help. We have a rank 4 and a rank 1. That rank 1's not doing anything. Having 2 rank 2 Cold Mages and then that extra Cold Mage does help. Let's hit him with the good game. That is what I am talking about, guys. That is a victory. Good sport right here. What's my man? Fire. GG right there. And he's emoting at me. Pretty good equipment, too. So he's got a level 8 Epic Hunter's Jacket as well as a level 5 Enchanted Sword. I like Spear over Sword, but to each their own. He's also got a Max Magic Amulet. I think that's a mistake, but that's okay. For my equipment, just so you guys can see it a little bit, because it might be a little bit different than what's scrolling by, because it could be a little bit old. But certainly, I would probably take his equipment over mine, even though we have an Epic Amulet, Magic Amulet, and a Spear rather than his sword, but certainly under-leveled. Let's check out the card levels. Level 12 Cultist, Max Chemist. I think that's a pretty even matchup. I'm outdoing him in crit, but realistically, it was just the Cold Mage that ended up cementing the victory for us. So let's tap on through. Let's jump into another game here and see if we can continue to win with this deck. Jumping into our second game of the morning, and let's see what we can do. Okay, so we've already got our Pyro on our board. I'd love to get our Pyro as leveled up as much as possible from the faction booster, just so that for the rest of the game, we're kind of sitting pretty. Okay, we've only got 1 Dryad, and I might recommend this if you guys are trying to really get a benefit from this faction booster. If you guys are running, you know, Corsair, Robot, or Tesla, especially Tesla, realistically. Harlequin Dryad in there, level up that 1 unit to like rank 3 or 4, and you're going to get it to rank 7 before Wave 2, which is crazy. Or maybe during Wave 2, which is crazy, okay? So I'm going to try and do a little bit more of the same. Let's see if I can find a Dryad. Beautiful. Okay, we got a Dryad right there. I think that's probably all I'm going to realistically do for right now. We got ours to rank 3. Puppeteer, actually, Puppeteer might move us left or right, which would be so great. Put him on a square. Please, 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 please. The Rush Royale gods, that'd be so sick. And then if we have that nice high-level Pyro, you know, it's not unrealistic to get him to rank 5 in Wave 2, maybe even rank 6, depending on how we're doing. And then we can just kind of go from there. But guys, if you want to catch me live, I do live stream. We live stream exclusively on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/GameByTheBeach. We'd absolutely love to have you there. You can play with me, play against me. If you need help with dungeons, either I can help you out or somebody on stream who's part of our fantastic community could also help you out. Which reminds me, guys, there is now some new spots open for our clans. If you guys are interested in becoming part of the beach, come on by, okay? Because we've got spots for everybody. If you guys are first week players, first day players, first year players, or if you're veterans or 4,000 crit, we've got spots for everyone, okay? We've got Baby Beach, Beach Brawlers, Beach Buddies, as well as Beach Bums, of course. And we'd love to have you guys there. All you got to do, follow the link in the description for the Discord. It'll bring you to my Discord. It didn't move us. It was so close. It'll bring you to my Discord. You just got to fill out a clan application. You'll see it very simply, and we'll put you where you belong. And it will be fantastic. I'd absolutely love to see it. Hope that some of you guys check that out for sure. You get some really awesome perks from being in Clan Wars. If you guys are missing out in Clan Wars right now, especially whether you're not in a clan or maybe you're in a clan that doesn't perform all that well, come by. You'll get legendaries, magic dust, people donating stuff. It's pretty fantastic. But we got Assassin coming up. I think I'm going to wait until my guy gets to rank 5. At that point, we should have a decent amount of mana as well. I was going to say money, which is true, I suppose. There we go. Okay, sip of coffee. And now I'm going to spam, just go for 3 Pyros, handful of Crystalmancers. Okay, I'll just do that for right now. Let's level some of our guys up. I think this is a pretty solid board. My man's rocking Demonologist, so he's doing Demon Hunter spam with Demon Hunter damage with Demonologist spam, which is fine, which I like. I just noticed that this guy's on a square, and it is Chemist, so he's probably going to get leveled up periodically, but I think we can take this guy. I don't think Demonologist really is all that scary. He does have one talent on it, which is the Archdemon. Demonologist, 25% chance, Dark Orb, summons, you know, whatever. Does more damage, and when we kill the Dark Demon, it comes over and it stuns us or whatever. It's fine. 7 seconds. We've still got 3,000 mana. Let's see who the next unit is that gets leveled up. And, okay, it's this guy. So I think we're going to try and go down to at least fewer Pyros. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to go there right now. I'm going to go here. Spam a little bit. I'm going to get that one up one time, because Chemist is pretty important in this deck. I'm honestly going to go this way as well. We're going to come here. Get one more guy on our board. I'm going to combine those out. Maybe it's a Dryad. It's not a Dryad. Hit our gadget. We don't want to lapse in that. And we've got 3 Pyros with a bunch of Crystalmancers. Remember, I think I already said this, but remember, Crystalmancers stack. So the more you have, the better you do. We do have Puppeteer coming in next. Hopefully we can output enough damage to take that out before it ranks us down. I don't care if it moves us necessarily, but if it ranks us down, it's just wasting mana for us. So I hope we take that out enough. And again, it's the waiting game, fellas. We don't have Scrapper in this deck, so we just got to be really, really patient, build up like a ton of mana before we spam again. And that's why this booster is so fantastic, because as we're waiting, we're still getting benefits, okay? We're still getting leveled up from that booster on our damage unit, on our Pyro, as well as our Chemist. So it's not like we're just standing by and doing nothing while we're being patient. We're still getting a booster. So here we go. 4 seconds. Where is he at? 31 merges. Okay, he's probably going to do a demo. There he goes. Stun a bunch of my stuff. I mean, that could do something. Move my Pyro. Move me up. I mean, that's fine. 3,000. I think we're going to wait this wave also. Got a couple of Cold Mages. That should be enough Cold Mages to make a difference. We have a rank 3 Chemist. It must have been what just got ranked up, which I think is also relatively solid. This guy's on a debuff square, which is a little bit too bad. But I think our board is pretty solid right there. Let's see what this merge gets. Rank 4. That's pretty good for him. I'm going to hit my gadget as soon as I can. Notice I'm also keeping this spot open right here. 2 reasons, okay? A, that's a debuff square, so I don't really care about putting a unit there anyway. But if I spam one time and I get a Pyro, I got to make a ton of adjustments. So 22 seconds. I'm going to wait until after Puppeteer, and then I'm going to try and make some plays. And hopefully, we can just make our board a little bit better without it being all scary. And he fell off a little bit here. He's pretty desperate on getting to... Well, his demos are actually doing a little bit of work here. He's desperate on getting to 40 tiers. He's actually very, very close. But I've played Demon Hunter a bunch. And even if you're very close, it feels like you're close, and it still feels like you're so far away. So let's see if we can take this guy out. He actually moved us into a really fantastic spot. I'm going to hit my gadget. That is our last square. I'm going to go here. Let's just keep spamming a little bit. I want to just keep making our board a little bit better and a little bit better. But at the same time, I don't know, dude. I don't know. We've got a rank 3 on a square. That's too bad. We've got a rank 1. Rank 5 on a square, which is great. His demo spam is actually doing decent work, but we still are the only ones with Cold Mage. As long as we can continue to take out these mini-bosses, Banner Lords, Vortexes, that's what our Crystalmancer is for in this deck. I think we may be able to win in this wave. And look at all the instant kills that we're also getting. I know they're not instant kills, but look at all the kills that Cold Mage is getting. It's pretty funny to watch. He is taking out that Vortex pretty quickly. I'm going to hit this gadget, and Warlock is going to be pretty aggressive. Ooh, if we make it there, 10 seconds. He's trying his best, and there is a victory. Hit him with a good game. Everyone we played today has around 2,000 crit. I feel like the matchmaking is relatively solid right now. I realize that if I'm playing a little bit of a bizarre deck, it always seems like I play against somebody a little bit weaker. There's some sort of matchmaking there to where if I'm playing a card that's not super meta, it seems like I play against somebody that's a little bit different. Let's look at his stats. Nothing too crazy right there. 1900 crit. He does have a level 10 Demon Hunter, level 9 Demonologist. Yeah, level 5 Trickster, as well as 1938 crit. Nothing too crazy. I would definitely take my account over his, but in terms of cards, I think it's pretty similar. Try this deck out. Pyro is so much fun to play, and if it's ever part of a blessing and a booster for that week, I really recommend you try it out because, like I said, it's fun to play, and it's just going to make it just a little bit more viable, so you also can find a couple of wins. You can have fun playing and find a couple of wins along the way, which is honestly best case. But guys, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.